Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Learn How to Play Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, Tech Edition, with me, Get Dave, playing Tech Rebels. This is such a tiny map, I don't know if we'll get all the way to the Titan, but I'll try to stall it out there. And we're doing a team game. We're partnered with Visari, and through random, we ended up going against two Tech opponents as well. They do not look like they're doing super well. I kind of exploited a bit of a shortcoming in the AI to steal this from them, although secretly, if that didn't work, I was just going to drop bombs on it and take it from them.
Allied forces are being attacked.
I could use some help at Meduna. You're going to be okay. Withdraw the fleet. Just build a singular gun. A missile platform for the Visari. They won't do it. They'll relocate their flagship.
Where do you need me?
But that's okay. What matters is that they're following their heart. Alright, so what we mainly did in the last one is set up a little bit of an empire, a starting empire for us to work with.
For phase jump.
We've got that now. We've got our envoy cruiser as well. Now is a reasonably good time to jump ahead one level on the logistics tree, so I'm going to go for it. We have money, we have resources, and while that's going on, I'm also just going to go one more level
Research complete.
in these guys. We should get enough money to work with fairly quickly.
Reporting in.
Ugh, I'll be close to Meduna. I could send one frigate to
Yes, sir.
clean it up. I'll do it. We're about to get a bunch more ships.
Phase
Alright.
jump underway.
Let's speed things up a little bit, because nothing interesting is really going on quite yet. As I say that, images fill my mind of massive fleets coming out and attacking me here. So we'll just fortify it a little bit more.
Give the order. Our backup is joining the fight. What now?
Okay, everybody.
Let him have it. Allied forces are being attacked. Let him have it. Let him have it. Let him have it.
I usually think you should leave the siege frigates for last, because they have pretty high HP and not really that much firepower, and they don't have advantage over many of the ships we're bringing in. Flak frigates are kind of terrible choices, but they have some firepower. They're also effective against fighters, and our fighters will be contributing a decent amount of
Planet development finished.
damage to the fight.
Secure the passengers. Bomber wing reporting. Strike run commencing. Strike run commencing. How can I be of service?
Alright, we should be okay with the capital ship in there now. And I researched these techs in what could be considered the wrong order. But we have the money available for the capital
Our
ship.
planet is under siege.
The Sova carrier I do kind of like.
Our backup is joining the fight.
It's a good ship. So we're going to go for that for our number 2. And again, I'm sticking with very similar strategies to what I was employing before. Favoring...
Structure complete.
Time for another military lab. Wait. I think we could use one of each. Favoring the carrier is a decent early option. They don't really have ships out there that are well suited to shooting down fighters yet. Did I just buy crystal? Oh well. Ooh, more money.
Complete.
I'll take that.
Allied forces are being attacked.
Alright, did I get that one guy through to Meduna? Oh!
I won't let you down.
Not what I signed up for.
Reporting in. Got a job for me? What now? Phase jump complete. Attack vector locked in. What now?
Okay, if this guy survives, it's going to be a miracle.
There is no further profit in attacking an empire.
Okay.
Insufficient metal.
Thanks.
Insufficient metal.
Alright, now we should be able to... Didn't I build a military? Oh well.
Phase jump on my mark. Structure complete.
There we go. Military lab has arrived, so I'm going to try to fill out the fleet with a
Comlink online.
different type of ship,
Development finished.
namely the
Where do you need
Javelus.
me?
And this system should be relatively
Got a job for
defended
me? I'll do my best.
auto-magically. Oh, they're not going to be able to hold it.
Reporting in. What now? Reading you loud and clear.
We'll bring the Sova carrier over there too. I can probably stall out longer here than they can. So...
A friendly
Oh,
fleet
yeah.
has arrived.
We'll favor fighters a little bit over
of
bombers in the early game, even though I generally...
Base jump underway.
Oh, that's
Base
faster, eh?
jump
Through the
on
core.
my mark. Ahead slow.
Later on in the game when you're fighting like Titans and stuff, you'll want bombers more, but early on, I do have a
forces
slight
are being
preference.
attacked. All hands, prepare for phase jump.
For fighters. I still recommend keeping them in a roughly even distribution, though. Oh, wait, 175. That's terrible.
Phase jump on my mark.
Realistically, now that we've upgraded our logistics, we should be more aggressively trying to get our fleet built up. But you know.
Our backup is joining the fight.
One or two envoy cruisers will
Where do you need
probably be enough.
We're underway.
I'm not going to bother with colonize because there's so few planets, so we'll go with targeting uplink instead.
Research complete. Planet development finished.
Alright, the big mistake my friend has made is they've got a world on a border with an enemy, and they have not built any defensive structures, which means they have to protect it with their fleet. Alright, I'm going to sneak in one more civil research lab. And then for real, I'll get to building ships, I promise.
Additional credits required. How can I be of service? We're underway.
It'll be a bit slower, but it's too late. Everybody jump as fast as you can.
A sound plan.
I just don't rely on the jump together as often as I
Structure complete.
maybe should. There are advantages to not doing it, that's
All
for sure.
ordnance accounted for. All ordnance accounted for. Give the order. Let him have it. Reporting in.
Alright, we should be okay. Looks like their intent to blow up these structures first, which is not a terrible idea. Although in my opinion they should be worried
All
about
ordnance
bombing the
accounted
planet.
for. Where
Alright.
do you need me? Hold steady. We're going in. Hold steady. We're going in.
Okay.
Our planet is under siege. Our
Oh yeah, the pirates are coming for me. Well, this is definitely the place to fight them off. We'll just take a quick look at the defense tree. And we'll improve our shooting rate on these guys and get some guns on our flak or our hangar turrets as well. That'll be a decent start. Phase jump inhibitor is a little bit further down the line. There should be a place where we can build a structure for without needing a logistical upgrade, and here it is. So we'll sneak out a military lab as well, and more ships, which is the responsible thing to do.
Additional credits required. You got it.
The envoy cruiser will send to their homeworld, because that is probably a safe place for an envoy.
How can I be of service? Hold steady. We're going in.
Alright, they are in serious trouble now. By they, I refer to the enemy, of course. I think the fighters will get them.
I'm on it.
There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh man, he lived.
Where do you need me?
So in a situation like this, there's no way we can realistically stop them. With the ion cannon, we might be able to disrupt it a little bit. But we just don't have the firepower necessary to kill them. Come on, ion cannon. But by doing a ton of damage, we can make it so that the capital ship is out of play for a little bit.
Hold steady.
One more volley.
Structure complete.
There we go.
Secure the passengers.
Can we get one more ion cannon? No. Not quite.
Ahead slow. We're underway.
That's okay. I can think of somewhere where they should be right now anyway.
Call the shot. What's our destination?
Gonna zoom in on the planet, or
Where to now?
the star here.
I'm already there. On my way.
So we'll just check out those two oceanic planets.
Link
These
online.
guys I'm gonna send through the middle.
Where's the target? Comlink online. Call the shot. Call the shot.
Yeah, everybody else is heading to this system, so we'll just keep everyone
Comlink
there.
Online. What now? I'll do my
A little
best.
excessive jumping through not hyperspace. Phase space, that's what they call it in this game.
Our backup is joining the fight. You pick him, I'll stick him.
I'm sure it won't hurt anyone.
You got it. Our allies' planet is under siege. All hands, prepare for phase jump. Research complete. Where do you need me?
Okay, it's a death world. That doesn't sound good, so I'm going to try settling the other one instead. 21222. And those are some heavy cruisers in there. We could get some experience on our capital ships if we sent them here to fight, but I don't see that as a practical choice right now. And the place is holding up quite nicely, so I'm in no rush. Now's a good opportunity for us to
accounted for.
do some logistics upgrades on our planets. So we have room. There we go. Crystal had a good price there, so might as well take the opportunity to sell it. You guys have got to learn to hold on to a
All
planet.
ordnance accounted for.
Most humans are lower maintenance
These
than the
missiles won't
computer.
fire themselves. Where do you need me? What do you need to know? These missiles won't fire themselves.
Where did our envoy get to? Oh no, it's there.
Speak on your behalf.
So we just sort of leave the envoy cruiser there for the most part. We can also build star bases as soon as we research this, so we're good there.
A friendly fleet has arrived. Research complete.
Little abilities like this will make life better. Good and happy for everyone involved. So it'll let us do things to help our ally, which will boost relations, which will allow us to get access to useful treaties and pacts. So over here, let's take a look. Need more research to change this alliance. What's important is that we have sufficient relationship for 2 pacts. For 2 pack. The armor pact is the first really good one, and we're on our way to getting sufficient relations.
Planet development finished.
Since we're developing the logistics,
Is under attack.
and I'll take this opportunity since we're going to do a bit of fighting
More
here.
crystal is needed.
Oh, look who doesn't have any crystal anymore. It's Dave.
A friendly fleet has arrived. These missiles won't fire themselves.
Okay,
Research
gonna finally get this entire fleet group together like it always should have been.
Research complete.
Keep building frigates at the homeworld. They will form a backbone for my fleet. I regret selling all that crystal for money because now money is the thing we have an abundance of.
All
Got a
ordnance
little
accounted
overzealous
for.
about the
Our allies' planet is under siege.
playing the exchange.
All ordnance accounted for.
Alright, they're mostly marauding.
Copy that, TACCOM. Copy that, TACCOM.
All of my trade ships, which is kind of unfortunate, but as they get destroyed, they will take bounty off of my head, which is kind of nice. All the bounty's been
Where's the
depleted.
target? Whatever you say. Our
So really
backup
there's
is
no
joining the
reason
fight.
not to protect myself now.
Research complete.
I got distracted while I was talking about a technology that was kind of important earlier, but there's one that lets us get a discount on black market
All
transactions,
hands,
which is
prepare
quite
for
important.
phase jump.
There we go. We're gonna need one more civilian research center.
complete. Attacking an empire has become more profitable. Phase jump complete.
I also have an opportunity to build a broadcast center.
Another structure is in the way.
So we'll do it in a fairly well defended place. And
Reading you loud
once
and
more
clear.
onto the breach.
Launch the alert fighters. Press the attack.
Alright, there's some
Launching the
bigger
alert
ships in here, the
fighters.
heavy cruisers. As you can see, they've got more decent HP and a fair amount of firepower as well.
Allied
We're going to try
backup has
picking them
arrived.
off last still. The Javelin has 11 firepower, but way less HP, so it can be pretty advantageous for us to pick them off early.
Copy that, TACCOM. Attack vector locked in. Strike run commencing.
We also don't have the ability to research
Call
these
the
guys,
shot.
or to colonize them research yet, so I should probably get started on that.
Our backup is joining the fight.
And all of this was an elaborate plan
Research
to get
complete.
discounts on black market purchases, so I've got to remember that part as well. I know people like when it's zoomed in and you get a good view of the action, but it's important to zoom out a lot when you play the game. I don't enjoy a ton of micromanagement, so of course I think that. Oh, I think they're coming for me again. No. My friend put a bounty on their head. That was very helpful. Normally the AI isn't quite that useful. Speaking of which, if we can find their... Oh my goodness. Almost non-existent fleet. Never do this, everybody. Okay, the idea of them sending in a bomber and, you know, an escort to sneak an attack on a planet is a good idea, but the other guys, their fleet's not going to get spread out. Alright, pirates, our ships will naturally attack them even if they're not coming after us. So we've got to rein them in. I'm going to sneak out another envoy cruiser here. We'll simplify our lives. And I know earlier I was talking about how it can be more beneficial to go after crystal or whatever, but I'm going to still keep pushing the metal. And it would be kind of ironic if I were to spend money on black market purchases, locking that down, so I'll just stall that for a bit. Oh, I lied. Oh my goodness. He's a man without restraint. We finally got our culture spreading, which is nice. I'm kind of surprised no one else has gone for it yet, but there's no advent.
Standing by.
And they're usually the ones that get there quickly. Over on the side we can see we had a couple capital ships level up.
Reporting in. There is no further profit in attacking an empire. Planet development finished.
If we can take this other planet, even though it has some problems with it, in that everything about it is worse. Pyrrha, how appropriate of a name. Taking that planet would be a Pyrrhic victory, that's for sure. Alright.
Insufficient metal.
Black market round 1, go. I'm going to make sure to leave 10 supply available, whatever I do.
Envoy at your service. Peace is the way forward.
Actually, we'll go that way. I'm going to make sure I have 10 supply available no matter what I do, just so that we can keep building Relaw's constructors. Just try to get the fleet up. I'm taking minus 9% to my fleet capacity, so...
Planet development finished.
It was probably a mistake to bother going for the trade port this early.
All ordnance accounted for.
That's all I have to say about that. That's pretty much it.
Where's the target?
A likely mistake.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Where's the target? Call the shot. Sounds good.
Alright. So with our fleet in the middle, we're pretty well defended.
Where's the target?
As you well know,
Whatever you say.
we've got good defenses.
You got it.
That should allow us to hold off anybody for a reasonably long amount of time there. There we go. Black market round 2. So that could stall long enough for us to send the fleet in. And as long as we control the middle, that's the only other weak point we have. And I am making the big assumption that my ally will stop people from attacking me through this avenue. Based on their fleet, They're terrible fleet. That's not really a valid assumption. They've got nothing. They have one capital ship and no support. Capital ships need frigates to work.
These missiles won't fire themselves.
They just don't work that well without.
Structure complete.
Alright, there's quite a few bad guys here. So, whenever you jump to a new system, pirates like to attack the first person they see. There's a couple different things that can supersede that. But as a general rule, fighters will go for the first ship that jumps in. The only thing that can change their mind that I can think of right now would be trade ships or transports. Alright, our metal extraction rate should have improved.
All ordnance accounted for.
Still not great. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here. And the next one, we'll try taking that last planet and then maybe just really develop everything we've got. Because we've got a lot of systems. I was just trying to take out pieces of the map. The advantage of TEC is their economics. They have an economic advantage at basically every stage of the game. And so I was trying to leverage that. We've definitely postured ourselves very well. We control almost half the map. So
reading you loud and clear.
We'll be able to exploit resources from that. We'll be able to get exploits throughout the entire game, and it should offset the relative fragility of many of our ships. And so we'll start laying down that infrastructure in the last video, in the next video, which is what you definitely want to do in this situation. Now is not the time to push with TEC because we have 2 opponents and a useless ally. Now is the time to just make sure we don't lose anything. So I'll see you in the next video and we'll take care of that.